Welcome back, guys. Today we have a giant package from CRZ Yoga. So much stuff. So I decided, since they have so many different fabrics out right now of their leggings, and they're very popular for Lululemon dupes and all that good stuff, I thought I would do a kind of battle of the leggings, ranking all the different fabrics that they have to offer, kind of giving my input on how they feel, the fabric, all that good stuff. And then I do have a discount code for you guys if you want to save some money on your CRZ Yoga order. You're going to use the code LISS, LISS. So you'll put that in the promotional code box on CRZ Yoga's website. So this does not work on Amazon. So if you go to CRZ Yoga's website and you put in your order, and then at the end put LISS, you can get some money off of your order. And just write down below in the comments if you use it, so I can personally say thank you for using the code. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so as I go through each of these pairs of leggings, I'm going to be ranking them. So I've tried these on already, and I'm going to give you my same thoughts that I had when I made my first impression about them, but I will be putting them on in order of lowest rank to highest rank. So my number one pair from this order will be last, and I'll go through each of them for you. So the first pair that I have on are the Ulti-Dry workout leggings, 25-inch length, and everything I'm wearing today will be a size small and 25 inches if there is an option of inseam length. I'm about 5'1¼ inches tall, so, and about 125 to 130 pounds. I kind of fluctuate between those. And a small usually fits perfectly for me. I have ordered a medium in the past, and the medium also fit. However, for leggings specifically, I do like to order a size small so it feels nice and snug, and I never have anything stretching out over time. Okay, so the first pair that I have are the Ulti-Dry workout leggings in 25 inches in the color matte purple. These took last 6th place for me. Mostly because I have this puckering right here. So where the pocket is, so there's a pocket right here. The pocket has a little layered surplice detail, which I thought was really cute, and I don't have anything in my wardrobe currently in this purple color. But this puckering right here, I don't know if it's a fluke or if maybe this would not happen if I had sized up. But the puckering looks a bit like a design flaw, or maybe it's a sizing flaw on my part. So that's the only reason that these are in last place. It would have scored higher if this puckering had not been happening. I also really, really love this color. The feel is a sleek performance feel, but still very soft, very similar to other performance materials. So if you watched my previous video of my last order with them, I had a pair of leopard print shorter biker shorts, and those have a very similar feel. So this is very smooth. Another reason these ranked a little bit on the lower side for me is because I don't typically go for leggings with pockets. I don't tend to use the pocket, mostly because if I put something in there, so if I put this phone in, it adds a lot of bulk that I don't normally love. I used to wear them more, pocket leggings, when I had no AirPods and I was just using old earbuds with a wire, so I had somewhere to put my phone, which was really helpful. Now that I have AirPods, I don't really typically go for leggings with a pocket, mostly because I don't like the feel of the bulk, and I find that the seams, I prefer a more seamless type of look. So that's why these are at number 6 for me. And let's move on to the next pair. Okay, next we have the Butterluxe pocket leggings in the color moss green. Also 25 inches, also a size small. These have pockets, like I mentioned before. This pocket is a little higher, so on the matte purple, the pocket started about mid-thigh right here. You'll see that this pocket for these moss green pair are a lot closer to the waistband, and the pocket ends at a point. So it's a little more of a disguised pocket. These are in position number 5 for me. I prefer this material a lot more than the purple pair. The Ulti-Dry fabric, although it was a performance slick type of material, these feel a little more soft and lightweight. It's not quite a brushed feel, so it still is smooth, but it's It's a softer, more lightweight, almost, I would hesitate to say thinner fabric, but more breathable feeling. So as you might have noticed, I am in a new place. I moved to a much warmer climate, but I'm not always comfortable wearing shorts to the gym or to my workout, so I do appreciate a more lightweight, breathable feeling legging. However, these have a front seam, whereas the purple did not. Front seam is not always super flattering, so I didn't super love that. The other problem that I had was the way that the seams cut in. So from the pocket, the seams are going straight up, and because it's cutting in, it's giving me, I feel like the goal here was to give a wider glute appearance and smaller waist. However, the lower part of my abdomen is my, the area that I try to keep most toned, and that's the part that I'm most self-conscious about. So seams going outward like this, in my eyes, draw more attention to the wider part of my abdomen, if that makes sense. I also noticed that this color, and this might not happen in other colors, but this will happen with a more lightweight material. You can see a little bit more cellulite than I could in some of the other leggings that I'm about to show you. So those were some things that made me less of a fan. So the unflattering seams, again, I don't really use pocket leggings, and the front seam. So again, these are the moss green Butterluxe 25-inch with pockets. Coming in at number 4 are the Nakedfeel 28-inch inseam leggings with a double waist seam. So all the other leggings that I showed you and that I will show you today are 25 inches because I am a very short gal. However, these, I really wanted to try the pattern, so I got the 28-inch. You can play with the scrunching a little bit at the bottom of the angle if you're shorter, and it'll still look okay, especially because it is a subtle print. You won't really see the bunching as much, and it's a darker color, as you can see. And for my tall gals, I'm not a tall gal, so I can't speak for you, but I imagine that it's stretchy enough that you could kind of stretch it out almost like you would with like an Alpha Elite pair of leggings. And I also think this print would look really good as a 7/8 length. So if you're looking for not a full length and you are a taller girl, this could also work for you. The thing that I love about this cheetah print is that it's really, really subtle. So if you're someone that's a beginner with prints, you don't like drawing too much attention to yourself at the gym, not really into bright colors, but you want to switch it up and you have mostly darks, this is a really subtle cheetah print. And I feel like it's something you could also wear if you're somebody that is worried that trends will sometimes go out of style. This is super subtle, a great beginner print to use, and I really appreciate that there's no white lining. So a lot of printed leggings have a white lining on the inside, and then when this stretches out, all you see is white underneath. This one you don't see that with, so I'm stretching this as much as it'll go, and you don't see the lining because the lining is a solid dark gray that matches the front. I did squat test all of these. I will not be doing the squat test on camera, but all of them were squat proof. I wore right undergarments, did not have a problem. The one thing that I will say about these that put them in at number 4 was that these, even though they're a size small and all my other leggings in this order are a size small, they are significantly tighter. So putting them on required a lot more tugging around and moving around than a lot of the others. The Nakedfeel fabric is definitely the most lightweight of them, but smoother than the Butterluxe. So the Butterluxe had a softer, smooth feel. These are definitely a lot more thin, sleek. And the last pair that I showed you, the ones that came in at number 6 in matte purple, those so far have been the thickest. So those are the Ulti-Dry fabric. The Butterluxe are kind of in between, so they're a little more lightweight than the Ulti-Dry, but softer. These are definitely the thinnest so far, hence the term Nakedfeel. There is a front seam here, however, with the subtle print. I feel like you wouldn't notice as much. I'm definitely going to get a ton of use out of these. I think they're super flattering. Um, the only thing that kind of bugged me is they were a little bit tighter. So if you are between sizes, maybe try sizing up. That being said, they weren't super difficult to get on. It just required a little more moving around and tugging. Um, so the lining is great. Pattern we love. And then once again, we have the double waistband seam. Not my favorite because if you are going to get these for the purpose of it being a designer dupe, most other designer workout leggings or popular brands like Lululemon do not have a double waistband. So if you're really trying to dupe some of your favorite name brands, that's kind of a dead giveaway in my eyes. However, I didn't purchase these to be a dupe. I purchased them because I really liked the pattern. So just keep that in mind. Move on to number 3. Coming in at number 3 is the Air Feeling Yoga Legging in 25-inch inseam in the color Willow. This is, out of the entire package that I got, my favorite color legging that I picked up, mostly because I don't have anything in my closet this color. I know I said that about the matte purple as well, but I do feel like I'm going to get the most use out of these. So this Air Feeling fabric is really, really lightweight. Since I am living in a warmer climate now, I really appreciate that this is a super soft fabric. Probably the softest so far, very comparable to the Butterluxe, but it's really lightweight. So I feel like I could wear this as a good transitional color summer to fall without feeling too overheated at the gym. I really love this color. It reminds me a little bit of the burnt orange that Navigation sells. I never picked up that color, but I was always curious about it and thought I might like it in a solid. So I love that these are solid, seamless. There is a foot seam here, but I don't find it super noticeable. I noticed in the ones that had the pockets, the front seam was a little more bothersome because I felt like there was just a lot going on in the midsection area. These are very sleek, and I feel like it's almost like a pseudo neutral. So it's not so much a bright color. It's not a neutral either. It's a very approachable orange. It's almost like a little bit of a terracotta, more burnt orange terracotta, if that makes sense. So really love these. Again, favorite color in the entire package that I got. Super, super soft, pretty lightweight and breathable. Still sleek, but definitely a lot softer than all the other performance-y fabrics. Definitely softer than the leopard print. Coming in at number 2 is the tried and true Butterluxe Yoga Leggings 25-inch inseam in the color Taupe. Once again, size small. I know I've been saying this a lot this video, but this is another color that I don't quite have in my wardrobe. So this is more like a dark chocolatey brown. There is a front seam, however, I don't really notice it. Tried and true, like I said, Butterluxe is a favorite of mine, most often compared to the Lululemon Align leggings. So these are soft, which again, from CRZ Yoga, one of my favorite things about the fabrics are that they're soft and without being too itchy. So some leggings, if I get more affordable leggings, after some time that I'm in them, I start to feel itchy. I've not had a problem with their Butterluxe collection for that reason. The reason that these came in number 2 for me and not number 1, I'm not sure if you can see it here. There was some weird coloration on the waistband. I'm not sure if that's just because of folding or if that's going to go away in the wash, but that is why it came in at number 2 for me. But yep, same buttery feeling that we're used to. And again, a different color than I normally have. If you're somebody that really enjoys wearing dark colors to the gym, you're kind of stuck in a rut wearing all black clothing and you're trying to venture out, but are a little afraid of color, this color Taupe would be a really good option for you. Can never go wrong with some neutrals, am I right? All right, let's get to our coveted number 1. And finally, at our number one spot, we have the Nakedfeel leggings in 25-inch inseam, once again, size small, in the color Arctic Plum. These are a buttery smooth fabric, 100% my favorite of this whole line, because when you're putting them on, they're so smooth and they just glide on, but they're definitely the most lightweight of all of the fabrics that I had on today. I could really see myself lounging in these and not getting tired of them, not feeling hot, even in the hotter climate that I'm in right now. This color is also very different for me. Clearly, I don't have a lot of purples in my wardrobe. So I noticed that CRZ Yoga does really, really well with the more seamless looking legging. So the Butterluxe fabric, I said that I love. This Nakedfeel fabric is definitely the softest of the ones that I've put on today. So lightweight. I barely had to do any, I don't think I did any tugging putting them on. They're still tight enough that I feel like I'm getting decent enough compression and it's not going to loosen over time or get stretched out. But I still feel like I didn't have to work to put them on. Like they just glide on, like so smooth. So smooth, so comfortable. So those are my top 6 from this launch. So the fall 2022 launch, Nakedfeel took the top spot. So if you end up deciding to purchase any of these at all, please visit their website, CRZ Yoga. Use my code LISS, and you'll get money off of your order. And once again, please be sure to tell me below if you decide to use it so I can give you a personal thank you. And thank you so much for watching. I really hope this was helpful. Go get yourself some good leggings. Bye, guys.